Jesus prayed that we remain in unity, but from the beginning there have been divisions. What creates unity? Let's find out in John 15. I'm the vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. Jesus describes himself as the true vine, sometimes called the trunk, and God the Father as the husbandman, vine dresser, or owner. The metaphor also described the relationship between Old Covenant Israel and God. Here we see that God takes care of his vineyard, the church. Every plant in me that doesn't bear fruit he takes away, and every branch that bears fruit he prunes, that it may bear more fruit. We're like branches or cordons. New shoots grow with leaves and tendrils. Pruning does two things: removes dead branches and makes fruitful branches even more productive. Don't be discouraged when people leave or church gets hard. Stick around. God may be pruning us for greater service. For example, a church once was stuck at 80 attendees and no growth. A new preacher came and the church shrunk from 80 to 20. People were upset. They wanted to get rid of him. But after pruning, it grew to many hundreds. God prunes churches for growth. You're already clean because of the word which I've spoken to you. How are we pruned clean? The word that Jesus speaks prunes us. Grapevines must be pruned clean to produce. In winter, 85 to 90% of year-old wood is removed. Summer pruning removes excess. The biggest problem is not pruning enough. We're reluctant for God to prune us. Jesus said, "Blessed are the pure in heart," using the same word for pure or clean. Vine dressers remove unfruitful parts so that the vine can focus its energy on fruitful parts. What must we do? Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. Abide means stay. Quitters don't abide. Cutting ourselves off is asking for fire. If God prunes us by 85 to 90%, he knows what he's doing. Those who endure to the end will be saved. Abide means rest. Designed at creation, originally the seventh day. We abide or rest in Jesus, a permanent rest for our souls. Abide means fellowship with others who abide in Christ, with forgiveness and grace. It includes the blessing of living longer and healthier lives than those who cannot abide by church. I'm the vine, and you're the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit, for without me you can do nothing. If I was starving, I wouldn't care what music played. If they only had green beans and no ice cream, or if the cooks didn't get along. Abide means we stay where Jesus is. If a church preaches Jesus, then that's where I want to be. The music and personalities are irrelevant. Abide means stay in Jesus. Abide means to hear Jesus before tradition, reason, and experience. Abide means connection, and Jesus, our greatest friend. If anyone does not abide in me, he's cast out as a branch and is withered, and they gather them and throw them into the fire, and they're burned. To not abide means to quit. To not abide means fire. The vine will be trimmed. Sometimes we suffer painful setbacks, yet Jesus is also pruning us. The Lord disciplines those that he loves. If you abide in me, and my words abide in you, you'll ask what you desire, and it'll be done for you. Abide means rest in Jesus. Abide means stay in the Word, prioritizing Jesus' words. Abide means answered prayer. Pruning is a temporary setback, but produces a much better harvest. A vine that's cut off cannot bear any fruit. It's just headed for the fire. Cutting ourselves off from Jesus and church causes our lives to shrivel up. We cast our lives into the fire. By this my Father's glorified, that you bear much fruit, so you'll be my disciples. Abide means honor God. Abide means bear much fruit. Abide means teachable disciples. Do those who cannot love and forgive others in the church eventually leave? God prunes everything that keeps us from bearing spiritual fruit. Are we bearing the fruit of the Spirit? God created the church to be unified in Jesus. Let's not be quitters, but abide in connection with heaven. Let's hang in there and bear much fruit.